Hello, my name's George. I'm the chairman of Park Green Community Group. We are just going to highlight a few issues that we have with the bin areas. Over the last few years, these bins have been parked on a public road, and when we first moved onto the estate, the estate was in a bit of a disgrace. So we set up Park Green Community Group to try and help clean the place up and make it a better place to live. As you can see by some of the still photos that's on our website and on YouTube and Facebook, these bins at some point get overflowed. This at the moment is a view from where I live, and it's not a view that anybody that would like to see it every day, 7 days a week. They get overflowed. A lot of rubbish end up on the floor, and the other issue, some of the other issues that we do have are the safety of the residents when the bins become time to be emptied. The bin wagon has to reverse mainly from the main road. As you can see now, it comes all the way around, reverses up here, comes round and actually goes onto the grass to get round the corner. This is because the residents' vehicles are parked on the side of the road, so it makes it even harder. What we've done over the last few weeks is put a proposition to the district housing with regards to putting a bin area in, because some of the issues that we have got on here are the recycling, as the residents don't do it, and we feel that if we do have a bin area, it would be made easier, and we would be able to educate the people on how to separate the household rubbish. The area that we wish to use is in front of the boiler house, and we feel this would be a safe place to have the area. The proposition that we have put to WDH is that we would supply the labour and they would supply the materials. Then the bins would be out of sight. As you can imagine, when these bins become full, it becomes a very big eyesore, and it's something that we don't want to look at anymore. Park Green Estate was built in the 70s, and at that time it used to be a nice estate. There wasn't much of a problem going on because everything seemed to be in place where it should be, but over the years it seems to have been neglected, and every time something's supposed to have happened on Park Green Estate, Smurthwaite, it seems to not happen. But now, as the community and the community group have got together, we're insisting that things do happen. We will admit that there is a refurbishment plan in place for 2012, but the issues that need sorting out now need to be done as soon as possible. And as you can see, the bins are scattered about on the estate. All we're asking from the Wakefield District Housing is give us a chance to put in place a pilot scheme where, if the scheme works, it could possibly be implemented on the rest of the estate. And if they don't do it, we don't know if it's going to work. We have offered to help them do it, and we feel that it is a solution to the problems of the bins. And not only that, we do get a problem with people using them who do not live on the estate, like fly tippers. They come on, they drive straight to the side of the bins and they just offload whatever they've got in back of the vehicles, and we don't think this is acceptable. this is the reason why we are running a little bit of a protest to let Wakefield District Housing know that as a community that we are not going to tolerate it any longer. And as you can see from other videos, that Park Green Community Group does do a fair bit of work on the estate to clean it up and make it look a bit more respectable. The issues that have arisen on the estate have caused problems, but now we feel it's time to end. So what we're going to do now, we are running this protest, we are raising the issues with Wakefield District Housing, but they just don't seem to be listening or wanting to do anything about it as normal. But now the residents are standing their ground, and we wanted some action rather than words. I don't want to look at the bins every morning, and neither do other residents. It's not just happening in our little patch of the estate, but it's happening on the rest of it. But the residents now, they are putting the complaints to me as the chairman of the Park Green Community Group, and obviously I have to raise the issues with the people concerned. But it just seems to fall on deaf ears, and they just don't seem to want to do anything. It's an issue that needs to be sorted now, as things just get worse and worse and worse. But we are going to make a little bit of a statement at the end of this video, where we will give us the reasons. We are highlighting the problems that we have got, and we are working hard to eliminate them. So come on, WDH, pull your finger out and let's get some action rather than words and promises. It's time that everybody got something given back, rather than being put at the bottom of a list. It's taken you a number of years to decide to refurbish the estate. All the money has always gone everywhere else apart from here, and it's time to give us some consideration. Not only that, Park Green and Smurthwaite get a lot of bad publicity from different sources, i.e. papers, people that talk and live in the area. Like, the estate gets called the Bronx. There was a newspaper clipping in round about August when the group was started, notorious housing estate. It's not a reputation that needs to be heard, and this is the reason why Park Green Community Group was formed in August 2011, to work with the residents and the community to make things safer and cleaner and better for them to live. Thank you. Hiya. As you can see, these are a few posters that we are putting together with regards to part of the protest that we're going to be running, where WDH, hopefully they will read them and see them. This is another one of the posters that we're going to have printed. They will be getting sent out to Wakefield District Housing as part of the protest. These was designed by one of the residents that lives on the estate. I just hope people that work and who are responsible for our estate can read some of these posters and understand what we're doing and where we're coming from, because the situation that we've got with the site of the bins, it's not acceptable. So give us what we want, rather than keep saying no. We'll maintain it, we'll look after it, we'll make sure people learn to recycle, because we would be putting posters and information sheets within the bin area. And not only that, the bin wagon that comes to empty the bins would only have a few yards to reverse, and that would also make it a little bit safer for the residents, also for the bin men that are just there to do the job. I'm George. I'm chairman of Park Green Community Group. I've been asked by the residents and people from our estate if I'd do this little bit of a statement regarding this protest. Park Green Community Group was formed in August 2011 to work with the residents and the community within his area of Park Green Smurthwaite Estate. The community group